to everyone. This is Joanna, and today I am coming to you with a grocery haul of just some little things I ran out for as snacks, and also a mail haul. And I wanted to share that with you. And I'm gonna start by sharing what I got. This is here because this did not make it. It was the little saltwater taffy that I like to get. I found out it was the same as a little taffy that they would have that we put in a bag to weigh. And then I also got some of this right here. So that was my little snack there. The first thing, I'll start with this bag here since this is dry goods, and then I'll move on to the refrigerated part. I was feeling like getting some lunch meat, but I didn't want any like of the, I guess, fancy lunch meat that I normally like to get, because a lot of times I'll get those packs with the ham and different salamis and things like that and little specialty bread. I just wanted like bologna or salami. And I don't eat bologna as much as I used to, but sometimes I feel like a bologna sandwich with chips because I'm craving the mustard. But I did go ahead and get this little Hawaiian half loaf because if I don't have a purpose for bread, it goes bad on me pretty fast. But some of the bread, like the Sara Lee bread and that Pepperidge Farm toasting bread that I have, I find it lasts a little bit longer. But it's nothing for me to go after the bread that I bought, thinking that it's all well and good and it be all green and moldy. So I got this Hawaiian bread, and I hear people say this is a sweet bread. I went ahead and got these chips for my sandwiches, and then I felt like some pecan sandies. Now, all the cookies today were on sale. I think the Oreos were like $3.19. I did go to Schnucks because that one little neighborhood store, it had my Pringles, and Schnucks does not have my Pringles. And today I didn't get a substitute, but they tasted kind of stale coming from that other store. I know that's an odd thing to say, but that was what I got. So I figured I'll just wait, and when I see my Pringles, I'm going to snatch them up. Now here, I did go ahead, like I said, and get 2 cherry Cokes because this will last me maybe a week of work because I tend to drink more of the sodas or whatever my drinks are when I'm not working. So I wanted to make sure, and these were actually on sale today for $1.74, and they only had 3. So I probably lucked up and got there just in the nick of time. So the next thing that I got, and I found out these make great work lunches. Y'all hear me say that I get these anyway from time to time for a quick something to eat around the house. So today I got 2 of these. I wanted to try the chicken tenders one, but those boxes were tore up. They're probably going to find they're going to need to put those boxes on sale, even though, I mean, the outside of them were damaged, like where whoever was doing the box cutter thing went too deep. So I didn't get those, but it had a nice looking macaroni in there. It looked like it had spices, but even though I get that kind of stuff, I prefer homemade macaroni. But the little potatoes in this isn't bad, and I did get 2 of these, and it was an actual chicken leg and thigh, and it was really nice. So that makes a good lunch or just something quick around the house. So the next thing I got some popcorn. Even though I have a popcorn maker, I really like this one. And then I also like the Jolly Time that I get at Walmart. I was in need of some flour, and I'm not sure if this is leaking or not. I find that all flour sacks leak. Usually, this time of year, I get that big plastic bag of this because I use it for everything. But this is for my pork chops and my chicken. So, the next thing that I got, and y'all will probably get a laugh out of this, I went ahead and got me some more Kraft cheese. Now, I prefer the Sargento. The Sargento mild cheddar. I was using the mild cheddar here in my scrambled eggs, which is what this cheese was basically for. And you know how sometimes you just feel like a spoonful of cheese? Well, I had tasted the cheese that I had, and it didn't taste good. I thought, this is tasteless. I started thinking I had a cold. I started thinking other worse things, that maybe my taste buds were being affected. And then I looked at it, guys, and I noticed what it was that I didn't notice before. It's fat-free. Now, y'all heard me say I can't stand fat-free stuff. I don't like it. And in cheese, it matters. Not only did it taste funny, which at that point I did not realize that it was fat-free, but when I put some in the microwave on a microwavable plate, because I'll do that sometimes, just melt it, the natural oils that come out of the cheese, there was nothing. That cheese was dry. So the next thing I thought was that it had went bad, and then I realized it was fat-free. So when I went to the store today, I got the right thing. Guys, this is nasty. This is tasteless. This is like tasteless, edible little shavings of plastic. That's the best way I can describe this. And this is going in the trash. Normally, I don't do that with food. I will usually find any kind of a use for it, but there's nothing I can do with this. I'm not even going to put it in butter or melt it down for nachos. It is disgusting, and I will be putting it in the trash today. So I went ahead and got this one. But when I make my macaroni and cheese and a lot of dishes that call for cheese, I have found that I prefer the brand that Sargento makes, even though I was using this Kraft one first. So the next thing I got was I settled on some salami instead of the bologna. And then, guys, they had this coffee creamer. And I had to get this. I couldn't leave this there. Look at this flavor. Vanilla cannoli creme latte. I could not leave this there. I was actually in the store also, guys, looking for some coffee condiments, because y'all know that I got these coffee makers and I've been talking about iced coffee and frappuccinos and lattes and things like that. So I wanted to get some coffee snacks and condiments. I didn't get the coffee snacks today. I will get those later down the line. But I did pick up a few coffee items in addition to this cream. I did get the Starbucks caramel coffee. It says buttery and smooth. We will see. And then I went ahead and got this espresso roast. And this smells so good. Like, I've always loved the smell of coffee, even when I didn't like it. And it says that its tasting notes are molasses and caramelized sugar. And they said that this is the basis of some of the coffee drinks that they use in Starbucks when they make their coffee. And I did go ahead and get this sundae syrup in caramel. They didn't have anything else because I'm looking for the white mocha syrup and just whatever other syrups I can find to do the iced coffees with, which is going to lead me over here. I got this iced coffee maker. Now, this is what I had saw online. A young fellow was doing a demo. I had typed in iced coffee on YouTube, and this is what it came up with. And I like iced coffee. And I usually either will make it the shortcut way by either brewing coffee and letting it get cold and going from there, or actually buying the Starbucks and the other bottled versions of unsweetened coffee. You can do your shortcut iced coffee that way. Put your creamer in there, whatever you want to put in the base. Put your syrups in there, your whipped cream, yada yada. But this came with everything that you see here. I won't be using the cup, but it is a cup I would use for the measuring. And this particular one, you can use any of the ground coffee that you have, which I do have ground coffee, and I have Keurig coffee, and I will soon to be having espresso coffee pods. Now, this little thing was only $29.99. By the time I found the young man's video, it was sold out. It does come in colors. So this is something that I will put up when it gets warmer during spring and summer, because I like coffee, and I'm someone who usually gets coffee to wake me up, except for when I'm out, of course, throughout the day, going out with friends, just being out and about. We get our fancy coffee drinks, we get our Starbucks drinks and things like that. So this won't be taking the place of any of that, but I can definitely do my own coffee creation type drinks at home more often than not. So I went ahead and got this. This came in the mail. It came on a Sunday, no less. I did an Instagram post on that. I couldn't believe that. I was asleep, and something said, wake up and look out the door. And there it was on a Sunday. So I also wanted to point out real quickly that I had touched on the fact that a lot of these places, Target, Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, all of them are having their sales on their coffee things. Now, I had wanted to get this Keurig K Elite a while ago. I mentioned it when I moved into this apartment to replace the K cup, the Keurig cup thing that I have over there, because I've had mine for a while. And look at that. This went on sale for $99. And also, anyone that likes the Keurig K Supreme, it's $99 as well. So they had a good deal on these. And I also wanted to get this, but since that's $119 regular, I'm going to wait, because it does a lot of things too, from making the little daiquiris and things like that to doing foods and smoothies. And that is something I'm interested in, because I'm in line for a new blender. But I did want to say really, really quickly is, y'all know that a lot of times these stores do the price matching. I touched up on that a little bit. The trick is they say that the model number has to match too. Now, they used to didn't do that. If it was the same color and it was the same machine, okay, then you could do a price adjustment, because this one was $99.99 and the one that I have coming is from Best Buy and it was $119. Now, they put the ad up Sunday. I go in the store, they don't have any. And then they had these other ones that they had up there in their place. So I went ahead and got it offline. Now, I did ask them if that made a difference, you know, considering that Target is across the street from them. Target was out of these too, so I don't know if they did this ad and the stores didn't get to catch up, but it was actually kind of snowing here yesterday, so I didn't want to mess with that. But a lot of times when we see things and we go to try to get a price match, what they're going to use is that model number. And just a little tip in case a lot of people don't know, I'm sure the retail people know, is that a lot of these stores have different vendors, and even though it's the same product, it has a different model number. Like I did that with Target and with Home Depot and with Walmart. The little shark thing that I bought, they all were the same thing, but they had different model numbers because that's what the stores do. And that's kind of not fair because, like I said, there's nothing that keeps somebody, especially around holiday time, people will drive through their gas, people will make multiple trips. So these stores need not do that. So if they would rather lose a sale, for example, if Target would have had this coffee maker, I would have got it from them instead of ordering it from Best Buy because I also have a Target charge. But I was in Best Buy. I stayed on that side of the street and just did my thing. So I just wanted to say that really quickly. But a lot of these things are on sale, and they'll even be on sale after the holidays. So what I got from Swiss Colony, I'm going to share it with you, but I'm going to pause and cut these boxes open. So here what I have that I ordered is 2 of the butter toffees from Swiss Colony, and this is very good. It's also very popular. I usually order these and send it to people's homes whenever I get it, especially my out-of-town friends, because, you know, with Swiss Colony, you can order and send things out of town. And this toffee, guys, is delicious. See the inside? It is so good and buttery. The next thing I got, which, if you've not ordered from Swiss Colony before, their summer sausage and cheese, as you can see. This is like the size of my hand here. This is not the standard size, like the summer sausage log or cheese that you would get out of the grocery store or that you would order from the kids that sell it at school. These are almost like deluxe sample size. And it's also quite costly, but it's pretty good to have with cheese and crackers. So I was hungry the day I got the toffee and I ordered this, even though I realized that by the time it would come, that hunger would be gone. But I went ahead and got this because they're pretty good cheeses and little summer sausage and just a quick little snack to have. Another great thing to have at work. And as you can see, I could put this in my locker, at least until I open it. So that was it, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. And until the next time, if y'all have any iced coffee or just any coffee, any of the coffee machines that are out right now, they are all on sale. So I'm happy to have this one, but this one will mostly be utilized in the spring and the summer. When the K Elite comes, it is going to replace the one that I have, and I'm going to call the Goodwill and see if they want the one that I have. It still works. I'm going to descale it or whatever it is you do, and I'm going to ask them whether or not I can include a box of coffee with it, because I don't know, since I never see foods or hear about people giving dry, you know, foods to the Goodwill. But the one that's going to go up, as soon as I find some more pods or right in between the Keurig K Elite, is going to be this Nespresso one back here. That's the one I'm most excited for. The only thing is I want to order more pods. The machine came with 12. It's a fantastic gift to give someone. Any of these machines are, especially the iced coffee and just multi-purpose coffee type machines, because they come with a little sampling of coffees. So that was it. I just wanted to share that with everyone. And until the next time, everyone have a great day.